And looks like the seed is delivered, and we'll get this show on the road once Rivs resets their zoom. Currently illegal. Why is my VLC like pausing and stuff? That's weird. That's new to me. Also, I need to resize things too. Well, they're starting without the zoom corrected, so we'll fix that later, I guess. Dot staff, help! Help, please. There's definitely not Condor zoom. So we'll get a reset. I'm not even gonna start the timer. This is CoNDUIT 41. What that means is it's our intro to racing or streaming or playing Necrodancer. Pick your poison, and that's what you're gonna do. And we always expect a few hiccups here and there, which is just fine, and that's why we do this. Get everyone situated and going. So we'll get that reset, and we'll get a new seed delivered. Pretty sure staff has to get involved. But yeah, my name's Tic Tac Foe. I'll be your commentator. Eleriz has been around for a bit in the Condor community. Rivs is a new name to me. So excited to see what they can do. I'm doing okay. I got a full tankard of water for all the talking we're about to perform. We need to go to the Condor zoom option. I don't even know where it is. Change resolution? There you go. A view multiplier. Hey, that looks better, but now they need to fix their capture. Now we're zooming. That's right. And that's something too, Eleriz pointed it out in their Discord. They noticed that the Condor zoom was off. Something you should always look at when you're racing someone in Condor or CoNDUIT. During the seed entry screen, you should be able to tell there. I suppose they're not running any modded Necrodancer for CoNDUIT, but yeah. It's usually a quick glance can show you that, but you might not be screen watching. Which is something we do encourage here on CoNDUIT, Condor, stuff like that. You can get a lot of racing information, although that was put up to a vote at the end of Condor Season 10. That's something we wanted to look at and adjust, maybe add a stream delay while racing. Because sometimes you can get too much information. And it feels like cheating, but that's fine. I kind of like it. I like the skill involved with screen watch part of it and the way it rubber bands opponents from being behind. I would love to pop a neat, but I can't type in their Discord channel. I'm not entirely sure why that is a thing, but it is. I also get kicked out of the channel when the race is over, so like can't see .duns. But they're working it out. We're getting there. In the meantime, we can jam to the Necrodancer music. That looks correct, whatever that is. What kind of dimension is that? 1920 by 1001. All right. We used to have a country radio station at the 100.1. And it was terrible. But we would listen to them because they had the most up-to-date weather updates in our area, so. And I think they did football commentary. I might be thinking of something else though. I think that was an AM station. Who remembers AM and FM stations? People still listen to radio? Just me? Ooh, we're getting some zooming. It's looking better. That's looking good. I remember. Yeah, that looks good. That looks like Condor Zoom. All right, we worked it out. Do we need a new seed now, though? Staff, help! There's no staff online. We got there. We did it together, but not really. It was all Eleriz and Rivs. Yeah, they're gonna need to reseed, and they need staff. But we'll get there. Hey, Eleriz, yes, staff needs to do that. You need to @ staff in your channel. Why does it pause? That's new to me. Don't pause. Maybe that's the new... I don't know. I don't know. What? Is that the new cone from VLC? Pause. Alright, they let staff know, so one of them will maybe show up. They're all not online or away. One of them's playing Destiny 2. I played Destiny 2 when you could just wait for Spelunky 2 to come out. That's what I'm doing. I didn't say any names. I think you called them out. Probably on... It's Monday, so it's raid night, right? It's Monday raid night for people. You can't just alt-tab out of a raid. It's Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. You said you were 1 a.m. You should go to sleep. Or do whatever you want. All right, looks like we got here. We got a new seed. We'll get that entered in and readied up. Yeah, so CoNDUIT, this week, they're doing the CoNDUIT Weekly. So we have races throughout the week. Post the schedule in chat if you want to keep an eye on that. Or you can just follow Crypto the Necrodancer on Twitch. Maybe catch it that way. But during the week, we have a match of 3 races. And then each race victory is a point awarded to that racer. and whoever has the most points, or the top 8 who have the most points, will be invited to the finals on Saturday, hosted over on Eled Difficult's channel. If there's tiebreakers that need to be ran, they will be ran before that to get that grouping of 8. And it's all good fun. Sometimes there aren't enough entrants in CoNDUIT, so they just run the tournament on Saturday. But there's a bunch of them this time, which is exciting. This is the first CoNDUIT after a Condor season. So it's always cool to see new faces, new racers. New names for me to butcher. Also commentator cursing. Well, now the bot's being weird. Okay. Never mind. Tang's over it. Okay, now we got a new seed. Third seed's a charm. Yeah, racing is stressful. Racing nerves is definitely a thing. First time I ever raced online was, a century ago. Playing some Binding of Isaac boiler, and my first race, I smashed my face against a wall. Couldn't get through the door for like 8 seconds. So I was just running against the door because I was trying to see if I was online. I was making sure that I'd started correctly, making sure my opponent was running, and then finally after I did all that, I looked back at my screen and I'm like, oh, I'm just running against the wall. Cool. Yeah, it's totally a thing, but it's something you can get used to and harness into your own power of intimidation into your opponent. Haha. Countdown's on. Here we go. Race has started. Early black chest on 1-1. It's a blood dagger. Big upgrade to base dagger. You get a heal every 10 kills. And if you go down to half a heart, you have infinite damage for 10 kills. Which is a bit risky, but pretty cool too. Looks like there's a Mimic Shrine. You can never have a Shrine on 1-1, so you already know that's going to be a Mimic Shrine. And then a free barrel right next to it. It boosts the strength. Pretty good find. For Rivs and Gluttony Charm. I'm back too. Pretty good 1-1. If you choose to farm. Which you probably should in racing scenarios. That's up to the racer. You can see Eleriz just skipping that bomb. There's an urn on 1-2. Rivs has 2 bombs. Could knock it over to that bomb trap, and you gotta... Oh, they're gonna use the blood kill. All right, good heads up play there for Rivs. Going down to that half a heart. We get a crystal shovel. What do you think about that, Dove?
Hey!
Oh, I stole Dove's shovel. Eleriz is going to do the same thing. In a urn, you will always have a spell, food, and then an item. Usually it's a weapon, but this time it's crystal shovel. Which is like a tier less than glass, but it won't break on anything. It's not that great. It used to be cool before the DLC, but now it's just like whatever. Black chest on 1-3. Eleriz finally down to 1-3. And it's Titanium Cat, so 3 damage. Cat for Rivs. Pretty good start. Heal spell to go along with it. Getting it out of that urn. It's a pretty good seed so far. I'd be happy with this start. Eleriz taking out that mini boss and then clearing out the room, maybe to get the heal back. Yeah. some money. Then we'll both be down to the Zone 1 boss at the same time. It's gonna be King Konga. Rivs should be, well, they both should be able to dig, I think. Looks like Rivs is just gonna fight the conga line. Eleriz is gonna do the same. They might not be certain that the crystal shovel can dig the throne. I'm not even that certain either. But both get the flawless victory. And it's gonna be a glass spear for Eleriz. Rivs checking purple because they have pretty good build already and finds the ring of regen, so really safe build already. Yeah, I figured it could be dug. But that's always like something, it's like, oh, crystal shovel. Does this work again? But I'm in a race, so I'm not gonna risk it type of things. Because losing the flawless on your first boss is super detrimental. But ring of regen, pretty great. Circlet pickup for both racers too. That's going to give a bit of pseudo mapping. And there's the luck charm for Eleriz. Both racers also finding that earth spell. Food shop for Eleriz. Going to use the bomb to get it. Is that second gluttony charm now? It's Fat Monday here in the crypt. And we'll be moving on through. On to 2-3 for both racers. Consider just taking that trapdoor for Eleriz. It looks like they are going to make it all the way to the exit. Rivs just taking some dunks there. Doesn't matter because we got Ring of Regen and a heal spell. Can get most of that back. Ooh, Eleriz is going to check the shop here, see if we can get a punish on Rivs for going in early. I'm going to switch off to the Jeweled Dagger. I think that's fair. Getting off a glass. And they can just throw kill on Deep Blues here. It's pretty fun. And there it is. Flawless victory for both racers. Almost on the same beat. Purple chest for Rivs is shield. Eleriz is going to follow suit. I would have considered going red there, or just going, to be honest. I mean, like, this is the build. Armor would be great, but kind of depends what you're comfortable with. Rivs taking a few hits there on 3-1, but yeah, with that heal spell and regen, it's not that big of a deal. And Rivs left the shield spell, I just noticed. Eleriz opted to take it, got rid of Earth. Stack of bombs for Eleriz before they leave. 3-2, 10 bomb count now. Shouldn't have to worry about that. And transmute shot for Rivs on 3-3. Gonna go for a headpiece. I think that's fair. Just getting some armor. Eleriz does see the exit there, is making their way towards it. Pretty good matchup so far. Right here, just pop, yeah, there you go. Pop your shield, run in there, and get it done. On to Death Metal, your Zone 3 boss. And Rivs, oh, stepping on a teleport trap, getting sent all the way back, but manages to do it without getting hit. But down to a heart and a half. It's scary. Eleriz already done with Death Metal into Zone 4. I wasn't paying attention to what they got, but they're down to half a heart. So now it's time to look for the food. Flawless victory for Rivs. Gonna get the heal and the regen and head down in there. 3 bombs in that crate for Eleriz. He's looking for food there. I think that means it was an enemy, right? Because a luck ring. I forget how that works. We're just getting kind of caught up here in the shop. Was sent there by a Telemonkey. It looks like they will make it out. Good dagger throw on the Blade Master for Eleriz. We don't got to deal with the parries, as your dagger throws are piercing. Blood Cat? I'd consider switching to a Blood Cat. You go down 1 damage, but you get so much healing. You getting hit on goo by harpies, it hurts. And Eleriz is gonna like to see that Blood Cat. It's gonna switch off of it though. I think you take that for the healing. 2 damage cats is not bad. Rivs down to half a heart for a moment there, but is down to 4-3. This zone 4 kind of hitting our racers pretty hard. Skirting that half health, 1 heart. There's a drumstick for Rivs. Almost back to full health. And on their way to the 4-3 exit, Eleriz falling a bit behind there, having to find some healing, but not finding it. Worst of both. But Rivs into Fortissimo, your zone 4 boss, just as his music stops playing. Sad. Taking a few hits there, but does get the earth kill. That's fine. We're back to full health with the Ring of Regen. And Eleriz back to full health themselves, finding some ham. Look at all them hearts. Feels good. And they're at the 4-3 exit. Pop your shield again and run in there. Oh, the dagger throw. That's dangerous, but manages to handle it just fine. And Rivs almost down to 5-1 though. That is accurate, Civ. Yep. Eleriz working through that confusion to get the Fortissimo kill and down to zone 5. But Rivs is going to be into the Dead Ringer fight first. We have a freeze earth kill if we so choose. It's a right side spawn. Looks like we're going for easy left side scoots. This is not so easy. You gotta go up at the end there. He went back to the middle. Oh gosh. Maybe freeze earth. Here you go. Does manage to get it through into the Necrodancer fight. Yeah, it's fine. That's something to think about when you're going into your Dead Ringer fight. Do a quick build check to see what you have for quick kills, because you don't want to go off the rails. But into phase 2, Eleriz does make it down to 5-3. Is headed towards the exit. They could just shield here too. You use your blood magics. Taking a lot of dunks here. Down to 1 heart, but into the Dead Ringer fight. Looks like Rivs is maintaining this phase 2 Necrodancer fight just fine. 1 more hit. Eleriz with the scoots gets it done. But Rivs is done with the seed, headed towards the stairs, and they're gonna finish at 10:50 race time. GG. And if Eleriz wants to, they can finish out the seed. We do encourage finishing the seed, especially if you're like in looks like they're not in the Necrodancer fight. It does feel good to finish a seed. Can help your mindset in the next race. So check out these dagger throws by Eleriz though. At the 4-3 exit, lining them all up. Shield and throw. I mean, there could have been a warlock back there. It could have hit some goo. That could have been dangerous. I like the play though. All right, next seed's here. Get those entered in. And looks like Rivs is going to take a quick break here, which is also fine. Grab some agua. Pause. I think it does that when Eleriz alt tabs, which is interesting. All right, they're readying up. Here we go. Next seed. Early bat cave and stack of bombs for Rivs. Like to find that. Eleriz going around. Red chest and a cracked wall. We could do some wrangling. Looks like Eleriz is gonna do that. Rivs found those bombs, so can just do the kill. And Blood Shop has torches, cookies, and a gold staff. I would kill for all that. And then take the blood drop. Oh, Eleriz, you in the corner! Don't go in the corner. Doused will dunk you. So we're gonna get a reset over there. While Rivs pushes forward onto 1-2. There's a crack wall here too. Not enough gold for a leprechaun there. Here, Eleriz goes again into the blood shop. It's a glass shop on 1-2. Broadsword though, yuck. Yeah, just buy the shovel, maybe the armor if you have enough money. Carry on. Into 1-3 for Rivs. Checking the shop. Fireball and the blast helm. I'd consider killing for that, but that's quite the early kill. And sometimes it's nice to have the shopkeeper up. Oh, glass broken for Rivs. Taking a hit from a flanking ghost. Eleriz went with the gold staff. I like gold staffs. They got gold kills and lasers. It's amazing. As we both work on our mini bosses, we'll head on out. Eleriz is gonna get the luck charm on 1-2. A small leprechaun milk. Oh, into a big leprechaun milk, yeah. That's a lot of money. And King Kong is going to be your first boss again for Rivs. Could bomb the throne to make it go faster. Looks like we're not going to do that. We're going to take out the conga line, save the bomb. He's far enough ahead where that's fine. And looks like Eleriz used that leprechaun milk to get the blast helm and fireball spell. Gonna get a magic apple in a barrel too. And your weapon for this seed in the black chest is gonna be a glass flail, which is fine because it does 4 damage, but it has the attack pattern of a flail, so it's weird. Just gotta get used to it. Or not. Rivs is gonna switch off to the titanium broadsword, which is fair. Oh, gold kill lineup for Eleriz. Feels good. See if they go glass or purple. Looks like purple. Ring of War, 2 damage on that staff. I think you just run with that. Got Minotaur charging Rivs here on 2-1. Backpack for Eleriz, getting cookies and carrot. Also, stream froze. Heal spell in the shop for Rivs. No money though. Alright, let me refresh that then, I guess. Sometimes it's on my end, sometimes on their end, so it's hard to tell. Looks like it, they just went down. I think Eleriz went down, question mark? Wow. Rivs is still running though. Headed down the trapdoor to the zone 2 boss, death metal. Gets the flawless victory, and we'll be checking purple. Transmute. Alright, let's see if we can get Eleriz. Hey, Eleriz is back. And is on to death metal. Meanwhile, Rivs taking a hit from an ice elemental, but does get a shovel of courage. Gonna use the holy water here to heal back up once we get surrounded by enemies. And wow, Eleriz shop. Oh, is that what we transmuted for? You transmuted the axe? You had a war. And Rivs is gonna go down. Blue dragon just stomping. And I wonder if Rivs was paying attention to Eleriz things. Transmute on 3-1. You notice it's a red dragon for Eleriz. That's the Ring of War's fault. And grenade charm. 16 grenades! What you gonna do with all them grenades? I almost think you buy the Crown of Thorns just so you got some healing and you can actually throw the grenades. I know, right, Kavalka? It's like I'm searching for one bomb. So Bloodshot, keep kill for Rivs again. And Eleriz is going to have a comfortable rest of the run here. Can enact slow play procedures. That is, of course, if they are screen watching and notice their opponent went down. There's a lock shop on 1-2. It's not good, though. I think we're going to bomb for the hearts. Eleriz doing some transmuting. Not liking what they see, though. Sticking on the staff. Could have had a 3 damage cat, which is usually pretty okay. Do like all these staff hits though. Taking out the mini boss from far away. Staff became my favorite weapon last season of Condor. It was tons of fun. Into deep blues. Gonna laser fireball, laser bomb. That works too. Bomb's doing 6 damage. It's the flawless victory. Checking. Black finds a blood spear. Gonna switch off of it because zone 4 and staffs can be a bit spooky. Plus now we got healing with our weapon. Oh, Rivs. The third monkey hug. Finally go down the stairs. That's a heavy sigh moment. If it happens to me, it's just like, fine, y'all get hugs. And we'll move along. That looks like Rivs tried to set up a gold kill there, but was 1 beat off. But does get the flawless victory. Scroll Gigantism getting blown up. And we're gonna look for some armor in the Conjure. Finds the Squega suit. Oh, transmute those other 2. It's the green. Okay. Monkey, and there's a potion there too, it looks like. Now we're going back to transmute. Someone listening to commentary. Yo, you should take that axe. Okay. Rivs going down one more time, looks like, to a charging Minotaur. Oh, is that a vault? No. It is. Neat. with a potion in it. Yeah, no love for the war axe. Pretty good. Seeing like this is only the second match I've commentated, but there's been a lot of axe and war combination already. I feel like good fireball on that Blade Master. We don't want to deal with that. More bombs, why not? Got 17. Yeah, might as well start using them. Okay, ring a piece, swap out. Going full on safety strats here, which is fair. Finish the run. Leprechaun kill for Rivs. I'm gonna skip that glass shop this time, which is probably fair. Don't need to go there anymore. And at this point, your opponent's far enough ahead of you where you can just kind of enact your own slow play procedures and hope they go down. And then you got your advantage that way, because you're probably not going to be catching back up at this point. More bombs. Another stack of bombs. We're at 20. One more bomb and the crypt turns into a speakeasy. Where the potions are spiked. Purple potion is no longer forbidden. But we're into zone 5. Not checking the shops anymore. There's the exit. It's the biggest room in zone 5. You have a torch, you can see into the rooms and identify it that way. Or you can get your map and compass, circle it will be, you know, the more red dots. All the ways. Torch of walls, you'll just see it's the one with the big walls. On to 5-3. Well, laser on that dragon. Not entirely sure why we opened that wall there. Or they just beat buffering? Took a hit for it. Put Squagga suit and potion in tow. It's fine. And we'll see Dead Ringer for Eleriz. Do we have any quick kills here? Not really. Fireball strat. It's a right side spawn, so easy. Left side, scoot. Handles it just fine. Riv's gonna go down to death metal. And at this point, looks like Eleriz is gonna take it. I do like that Rivs is restarting though. We've seen many a race be reset by a death in the Necrodancer fight. Even if Cadence is beefy, Dorian sometimes can get dunked. It looks like Eleriz handles it just fine into the stairs. Gonna get the second loot of the match and tied up 1-1. GG. We'll get the final race going in a little bit here. See who can get that coveted second loot. Those our racers are talking about the last seed. They'll get ready when they're ready. Remember, the CoNDUIT Finals will be on Saturday over on ELED Difficult's channel. We'll see who gets banned in CoNDUIT 41. That's right, this is a tournament where you don't win a trophy, you just get banned. Can't race in CoNDUIT anymore. And we'll have more races tonight yet. It's posted the schedule in chat. I'll be commentating one more later. And then looks like Patar is picking up some later tonight. Should be a good time. We just got a quick false start there, but they're just gonna reset. It's fine. You don't get too much information from the first few frames that your opponent isn't going to see anyway. I don't want to listen to 1-1. Okay. All right, they're readying up. Here we go. And we're off, going different directions, both finding different secret compartments. But Eleriz is going to find the red chest. It has a holster in it. We're going to grab it. And then head to the exit. Rivs is going to have to go all the way around or cut through. It looks like they're going to cut through. Down to 1-2 for Eleriz. Finds the blood shop, and it holds pulse, need, and a hammer. This is not bad. We could get a potion already here if we want to. Use the drum for the need. Or we could need for like a torch. Or armor. Looks like we're gonna go for a potion. Looks like Rivs reset. We should pulse that barrel open. Barrels have many a wondrous thing. I do like the hammer take. It's very safe. You can get efficient with it if you're getting the gold kills correct, like right there, Eleriz. Oh, Rivs got the jeweled dagger from the need scroll? How did that work? I'm confused. But that's better than the hammer. Good pulse for Eleriz there. The long pulse. I'm gonna get the leprechaun as well. Rivs doing the same. And the black chest is a gold cat. And we're down to death metal at the same time. We can line up a gold kill here for Eleriz, maybe? There it is. Ah, you attacked the wrong way, though. And Rivs is going to be done already. It gets a heal spell out of the purple chest. I'm going to find some armor in the 2-1 shop. There's the pulse for Eleriz. Did they get the floss? They did. They're going to check black. Finds the obsidian longsword. And going to holster it. There's the switch. Nightmare coming in for Rivs. Handles it just fine. There was quite a swarm in the darkness there. Yeah, I don't understand where this jewel dagger came from either. They used the need scroll somehow and got a jewel dagger out of it. How does that work though? It turns your base dagger into a jewel dagger? I didn't know that. Probably because I throw the base dagger and get a glass rapier instead. But Conga's up. For Rivs, no flawless victory though, and taking a hit. But immediately down with 3-1 into 3-2. Eleriz into the Conga fight. Could bomb for a quicker go at it. Good trapdoor for Rivs, really pushing this this lead. Tier 3 wall here, gonna use a bomb on it. And it's a food shop, which they're really happy to see as they just took a hit from a black skeleton. It's not a great food shop though. Heals and a heart nonetheless. Eleriz checking the purple chest there, finds a shield spell and they're into zone 3. But Rivs is pretty much done with it. They could check the shop here. Looks like they might, because they're, yeah, taking a few hits and not going into the stairs. Compass, swagga suit, monocle. Grab the compass. Okay. No compass. It helps in zone 5. And it's cheap. Fortissimo, your zone 3 boss. Rivs doing Coda strats. Works just fine. Gets the flawless victory. Ooh, there's a ring of courage. It looked like they were thinking about it. Just not gonna take anything. Good shield uses from Eleriz there. Don't want to risk getting dunked. Also found the electric dagger. And the food shop here. Gonna bomb for it. Even though they have that dagger. I think you'd want to switch to that dagger too. You don't gotta worry about obsidian problems or being a slow longsword. Frost Charm grab for Rivs on 4-1. Making their way towards the exit, but having a time of it with this jeweled dagger. There's the electric for Eleriz. They'll get the flawless victory on Fortissimo. Rivs down to 4-2. And yeah, Eleriz now rocking that electric dagger because, like, it's good. Clear out an entire room for you in one hit. I think they could catch up a bit here too. There's a Frost Charm popped for Rivs. Oh, did we take a Shrine of Darkness on Eleriz's side? Gets the full mapping. And the reduced aggro. But it's dark in here now. Can steal from the shops. Grab some goo boots. You don't want a torch after you take that shrine, because now you have all the aggro again. But they're doing some shop thievery. And Rivs is going to be done with 4-3. On to Coral Riff. Could throw bomb pulse. Taking a few hits there on Riv's side, but we'll make it down to zone 5. It's fine. We got health on the stairs. Good shield again from Eleriz at those exits into the Coral Rift fight. But Rivs with quite the advantage here. Headed down into 5-2, taking a few hits along the way. Don't want to be taking too much of that chip damage. And Eleriz is going to dig to the exit here, using the map and the compass to find their way. Not bad. Rivs just taking a hit there to get onto the conduit, taking a bunch of hits. Down to a heart and a half. Into 5-3 as Eleriz is into 5-2. There's some purple hearts in the shop here you might want to go grab. Yeah. That's going to give time for Eleriz to catch up. But Rivs did find the exit. Headed into that Dead Ringer fight soon. Does not have a quick kill. And it's a left side spawn. Looks like we're gonna do lures. That's safe, but Eleriz could catch up with it, and they're off the rails already. Gets them back on pretty quick. But yeah, that gave time for Eleriz to catch up here. They're onto the Dead Ringer fight. They have a quick kill with that blood drum, and they need to use it to catch up here. Looks like they're doing Japanese strats though. That works too. Gets it done, flawless victory. They're into Necrodancer first. Yeah, this is why lures are bad, by the way. Lures are good if you're like way ahead of your opponent, but if your opponent's nipping at you, lures bad. Eleriz with enough bombs to get through the stage, the blood drum to get into phase 2 quickly. Gonna use it on the loot as well. Not for this dragon though. I would kill that dragon. Yeah, Dorian taking a hit. He got pulse. There it is. The Rivs into phase 2. Also dealing with a red dragon. Oh, red dragon dunk! They dunk big. Took out 2 hearts, I think, there. Eleriz with the one more hit, but they're down to 2 hearts too, taking a Necro Bomb. Finally gets it there though. Oh, that was close at the end there. We almost had a full reset. But Eleriz is gonna get the win, 2-1 over Rivs. Really good match there. Both went back and forth, kept it close. Fun to watch. There you have it.